Hello graphic designers, I'm excited to introduce to you the world of typography. So in this worksheet, what we want to do is try out different typefaces, sometimes we call them fonts, and try to match a typeface with a type of profession or personality. And there isn't so much a right or wrong answer as there is just a way of playing around with the idea of matching a characteristic or idea to the way text looks. And this is something that graphic designers do all the time. So let's jump into it. So this is your worksheet here, and I'm going to open this. And what we're going to do a Google search to use the fonts at the top, or use the fonts at the top that describes or looks like it would match a certain type of person or occasion. Use the font, or find a picture of the font with the name on of the font in it. Okay, so the example here is using Pinyin script, which can be found in the font list here. And this is a pretty good match. I see this kind of scripty type font used for wedding invitations all the time. And so we can also do a Google image search for a type of font. Okay, so Professor of English font. So if I look at different fonts, I might find this one that looks like it might be someone's handwriting. Okay, that's maybe the way that I would imagine a professor writing. I also might think about, you know what, every time I read a book, I usually see text in this Times New Roman font. And so I'm going to type in Times New Roman. And what you want to do is take each one of these. You can find fonts on Google or wherever else. Or you can look through this list and see if you can find a font that matches that kind of style or characteristic that you're looking for. Another place that you can look for fonts is a place called, well, there's Adobe Fonts, but you can also find DaFont or DaFont. And there's all kinds of stuff. You can look through this. Yeah. You can type in just about anything into here and it'll do a search. So if I wanted to find a graffiti font, it would give you all kinds of graffiti fonts and things like that. So you can also take pictures of these and put them in there. There are ways that you can actually install these fonts onto your computer if you wanted to use them. I'll show that in a different video. But until then, have a great time learning about typography.